Welcome to the Gleaners Corporate Coffee Mornings. I'm your host, Barbara Ellington, and we're coming to you from CPJ along Lady Musgrave Road in Kingston. My guests today are Michele English, and she is President and Chief Operating Officer of Columbus Communications Jamaica Limited.
It's a mouthful.
Yes. And we also have John Clare, who is Vice President for Columbus Business Solutions.
Hi, good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning.
Okay. Now, I see where Columbus has penetrated quite a bit in Jamaica, but there are still some rural areas that are very underserved. Manchester comes readily to mind because that's where I'm from, and the people are complaining. There are communities in which there are, say, 200 or more homes. What's your plan going forward, let's say early into 2014, to penetrate more underserved areas?
Well, we're actually just in the planning stages now. We're currently in front of about 50% of the homes in the country right now, maybe a bit more than that. And so we're in our planning process for next year, currently developing a budget. There are some challenges, as you know, in the economy today. The devaluation of the dollar particularly has had a significant impact on our business and our continued rollout. Because as you're probably aware, all of the equipment and the fiber and the cable and so on that goes into the build is actually bought out of the country and using US dollars. And so most of our income, our revenue, comes in Jamaican dollars. And since we actually started in business back in 2006, the dollar has devalued by almost 50%. So it's costing us, we have to take in a significant amount of additional revenues to support the ongoing build. So we are trying to manage within that reality in terms of developing our plan. So today, our focus is really on maximizing the services, the quality of service that we deliver in the areas where we currently are, while we look at how we're going to be able to get out and serve some of those harder to reach, even more rural areas. But hopefully over the next 6 months or so, we'll be able to put a more definitive plan around sort of where we're going, types of technologies and so on we're using.
I know that other utilities have the problem of theft. Do you face that problem too with your equipment so far?
We do, actually. It's quite a significant issue. So there's theft and vandalism of our fiber. Of course, even though we aren't a copper plant, not necessarily everybody understands that. And so we've had chunks of fiber that have been cut out when the industry, the scrap metal industry, was sort of booming. But outside of that, we've had our cable and our fiber literally taken off the poles and stolen. We've had things, we've had issues of theft out of our facilities and so on. Quite a significant impact in terms of the actual dollar to replace that, but also it impacts service to our end customer.
Now, do the customers pay their bills on time? Do you have a problem with that collecting?
I think we do a very good job on collections. We offer an incentive to our customers. We actually give back a $250 credit if you pay your bill on time.
I noticed that, yes.
And when we introduced that a number of years ago, and that actually did improve sort of cash flow. People are more cognizant of paying on time in order to get that credit, because over the course of a year, that's pretty significant. It's a $3,000 savings on your bill. So that has had a significant impact. And as well, we have a very good team, and we're not about just cutting you off the minute you're a day late. What we try to do is we spend a lot of time reaching out to the customer, sending out messages, emails, calling, and where you have some people are having challenges meeting their payments, we make arrangements so that they can keep the service, maybe downgrade if they're going through a rough spot. So it's really about communicating with the customer and making sure that we keep the customer, but that they're able to manage their payments.
Okay, thank you.